Hi everyone. So I am back home after flagging and stuff, working, and I was thinking about this whole internet stuff, and I was thinking that some people that are evil, they could on purpose like get someone fired by knowing their schedule and like their daily routine, and say for example they know exactly when they're going to go to work, and if they have a lot of money they could like stop them on purpose, because I'm a flagger and I stop traffic, and I even have my flagpole right here. This is mine, and it has the extension thing. This is the one I made. It has the extension pole, and I'm gonna put cement in this and stick it in there, and I'm gonna take this shit with me, and when I carry it, all I'm gonna have to do is carry like this. It's gonna weigh like 10, 15 pounds, maybe 20, 25, I don't know. I don't give a shit. And I'm just gonna hold it from down here at all times. And that's what, and at the same time, I'll probably be lifting, I'm not that strong. Got some stretch marks. I was a skinny, little scrawny little motherfucker. And I put some weight on. And I got these nasty motherfuckers. See that? Yeah. But anyway, so those are my plans. But anyway, I was thinking, like, what if someone knew your schedule and then they like stopped it on purpose, like traffic, and did all kinds of fucked up shit just so you could get fired, or so your boss could get mad at you. That's why the internet's so important, because people that know what the fuck they're doing, they can investigate and they can look back. And people getting fired, losing their jobs, they could be a statistic of someone trying to fuck them over. So that's really the importance of the internet. Like, there's a lot of shit that won't even cross our minds, and I was just thinking about all that. Like, there could be people out there getting screwed over, because we all know that there's a lot of competition out there in the world. And some people will break the rules, bend the rules, just to get whatever the fuck they want, and to fuck people over so they can stay at the level that they're accustomed to, or the level that they experienced, or maybe they're growing, but we all know, like, little bad habits grow into little bad big demons, little Goliaths. But we all know that little, big Goliaths could always be taken down by little things. So, yeah, we need to take the internet very, very seriously. But yeah, like, I don't really think this is some cowardly bullshit. Some weak type of shit. I think it's good, and I don't know if this will fit in here, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna cut a little bit of this shit off. And I like it because it will keep the cement from breaking apart and falling. Now over time it might fuck it up down here. The plastic might get worn out, but this right here, once I put it up, the wind won't be able to blow it. I'm gonna be holding it like this, and like, it won't get in the way of my shoes like this. It's gonna be, like I said, 20, 25 pounds, 30 pounds, but probably that's a gallon. I don't know how much of cement that's going to take, but I know it is gonna be a little bit heavy. But I'm not lifting the motherfucking flag stick, the stop sign, slow flag sign. I'm just, there's sometimes where where I have to do slow flagging and move around a little bit, but for the most part, I'm not, lifting it. And at the same time, it'll help me do some hammer curls. Bam. So, fuck it. And I don't think it's that visible, that noticeable. I think if someone sees it, they'll just be like, what the fuck is that? But, not to the point where they're gonna call me out on it. And I also have some black spray paint, so I could spray paint it black, some flat, like a flat color. That way it won't be shiny and won't catch people's attention. And the asphalt is black, so it'll probably just like blend in. But when I'm there and on my gate, I could have this motherfucker on stop, and I could just be paying attention to traffic and do what I have to do without fucking, doing this shit all fucking day and balancing the motherfucker. All I have to do now is turn it around, and then bam, it's on stop or slow, depending on, well, in this case, it's on slow because you're looking at it from over here, right? So, and yeah, when I turn it to stop, it'll just be like that, and it's not going anywhere. I can let go of it. I'll be able to let go of it like this. It'll be straight up and down, vertically. And if I want to drink a water, I could drink a water. I'll be able to, do whatever I have to do within my gate. And, I'm standing there for fucking 12 hours. I'm not complaining, but it'll be nice to have something like this. So, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I think that something like for an invention, I think these things, if they had like a water weight thing, I think they will sell. Like the basketball courts, how people add sand or water in it so it could act like a weight. I seen it in the motel that we were staying in. I was working with Rolling Rock, and they have these umbrellas, and the umbrellas in the bottom, they have these water weight things, and they're kind of flat, like a round sphere kind of thing, but more flat, not too much of a sphere, not too much of an oval. And all they do is fill it up with a little bit of water, so it could be weighty, so it won't tip over like an umbrella, so it won't, like on those windy days, it won't tip over or whatever. So that's the idea here. But I don't know what to put in here or on here unless I put like, a bunch of fucking, maybe if I add water in this and then like Velcro the motherfucker to the side, fuck it. Because I don't think it will tip over. And at the same time, like when I take it out to the construction vehicles, now they're not hauling this fucking heavy ass object, So I could spill out the water here at home when I get to the job site, or when I, if I'm at the motel or whatever, I could spill the water out, and then, that type of thing. But if I'm traveling a long distance, then it probably wouldn't be that great of an idea to fucking transport fucking a block of fucking concrete. And by the way, I'm not going to be using this Quikrete. I'm going to be using the fast setting stuff. And I fucking spilt it, so I left it all like this, like a mess. But I'm going to be using this right here, fast set concrete mix. And I'm going to mix some right now and have it like all runny, like fuck it. And then I'm gonna put my flag stick in there, and yeah, I'm gonna take that motherfucker with me. That way, like I said, it could just rest. Bam. And yeah, I don't think, from my experience, I'm just controlling the gate, and this would be perfect, honestly. I don't know what other people might think about it, but it's not going anywhere. It is it is going to be super fucking heavy. But other than that, it will do the job, and I think I will be more happier doing my job. Not that I'm not happy already, but it would just be simpler. And I don't know why someone haven't thought about this before. Like, I think that jobs work shouldn't be complicated. It should be, pretty easy. See, like, look at these gas fucking things here. Like, someone could fucking buy one of these and put this, like, right here instead. And then put the flagpole in there. With the water, it'll balance it out. Or some shit. Come on, man. We gotta fucking innovate, people. Like, yeah, we gotta do our fucking job. We gotta stand there. This and that. But we gotta fucking think outside the box and shit. So, yeah, like some other guy, I think I seen he had a fucking water bottle holder on this motherfucker, if I remember correctly, on the YouTube video. So, I mean, with that weight, and if I'm drinking a fucking water bottle, I could fucking put my fucking water bottle right there. Like, fuck it. You know why? Because that shit's holding it up, and that's not going to let that shit fall. The wind comes, that's heavy enough to prevent it from falling if the winds are not strong enough to blow it away. So, like, that's my job station. And I was also even thinking about buying a solar barbecue pit type of thing, but like a little tiny one to like throw a patty in there or fucking hot dog, and I have this shit set up. My traffic stopped. I'm waiting for the pilot vehicle to come. I could fucking be over here quickly fucking putting my fucking hot dog in the hot dog bread with some ketchup and mustard, and doing my own little thing. And then, but still at the same time being fully aware of traffic and, both ways, and not, I'm not throwing a fucking party. This is a fucking solo party. This is fucking just me and my job and being focused because lives are at stake and real people are on the line, and real car accidents happen all the time, but they're not going to be happening on my watch. So that's my fucking job, and it's on my ass, and I'm going to be responsible if anything happens. So, yeah. And at the same time, I'll be able to feed the flaggers if they want a hot dog. I'll be able to share with them. Not the other workers, though, because I don't have money like that. If I did, I'll be throwing fucking catering for the whole fucking crew or some shit, but I don't have it like that. And obviously, the foremans and those in charge are obviously not on that level either because they'd never feed us. I mean, there's sometimes some people do bring food, like a burger for like each employee that I could think of, because it happened to me once or twice. But other than that, I mean, there was one job though. It was like right underneath the freeway. They were working on a bridge or some shit, and they had catering there. But that's rare, So anyway, yeah, that's just for me when I'm out there and, under the conditions, the weather conditions, and, yeah, I don't think anyone will have a problem with it. It's not a tripping hazard. If someone is fucking trying to run me over, I'm leaving that motherfucker there, and I'm running my ass to the side of to the sidewalk or some shit. They could fucking run that shit all they fucking want. So, anyways, Yup, that's what I'm about to do, people, and it's fucking hot as a motherfucker in this fucking garage. I mean, I don't even understand why they don't fucking put some, some PVC pipes up in this bitch from the fucking ceiling straight, like a straight shot. Like, what the fuck are we fucking thinking? With one of those little caps, like this fucking little bowl here. Like my motherfucking mushroom. It doesn't have any water though. It all ran out. That's my mushroom. See, and it doesn't even have to be sealed or anything. See, like one of those things. They could have a few of them sticking straight up. Bam, bam, bam. That way that fucking heat could come out and rise up. I mean, that's why probably people fucking spend so much money on their fucking electricity bill, because all this heat right here in this garage is heating up these inner walls, or this inner wall. But still, every little penny counts, and every degree counts, right? If people could say it's not different, like there's no difference, but I mean, what would you rather have? 80 degrees or 70 degrees? Or say, fuck it, 60 degrees. It makes a difference, right? So, if you could pay your payment of your electricity bill, if it equals to the same amount, but you can make your house cooler because you did some shit like that, then guess what? You could turn that shit down and be cool at fucking in summer, turn it up in the winter, and everybody's happy. Now everyone's fucking saving money and living large. And at the same time, we're saving energy and resources. Yep. But what do you guys think about my flagpole idea? I know what the other flaggers are gonna say. They're gonna be like, "You're a little punk pussy, bitch. Can't fucking hold a fucking flag stick." I mean, under heavy windy conditions, that shit is a motherfucker. It almost blows me the fuck away sometimes. But anyway, I'm done talking. I'm gonna get to work, and hopefully this idea works, and hopefully I don't get beat up and too many rude comments because of this genius idea of mine. People just have to come up. They have to slowly build up to my idea and accept it as a cool idea. But at first they might not. So whatever though. I mean, because if I'm doing it like this, most likely they're gonna quit and I'm not. Because my job just got 100% or 99% easier. The early bird gets the worm. Yep. And if I was the worm, ladies, you gotta be the first one up to hit me up. That way, you could get the fucking worm in your mouth. Or any other hole you had. Or any other hole you want to create. Because we could create some other holes too. Like, those your fucking load ones? Like, fuck it, we could throw one in the fucking arm, girl. We could make your fucking arms into vaginas. Your fucking legs, fuck it. Every single part of your fucking body. I mean, with science, anything is possible. So, don't get the game twisted.